stay in that thing, and I don't understand that. Okay, that's not. I want to get in and I want to get out of the cold and into the warm, but I got to be in the cold for a period of time.
One of my guys called me up, and he just called me up like a few months back. He goes, "Hey, dude, you want to do service with me?" I was like, "Tim, are you freaking out of your mind? I haven't done that shit for 14 years. You think I want to go back and do that?" I was like, "Dude, get a clue. Go recruit somebody and work their warm market. What the hell are you still doing in the cold market? You're too good already." I had to do it because if I recruited somebody like a friend that had a big market, you know, I never teach cold market at training. Never. That's something I teach a full-timer who doesn't have a market, who doesn't know how to do anything. Well, then I would teach him that. I've never taught cold market. When are you going to teach cold market? Like, never. What do I want a new guy who just joined to think that he has to go to the mall? I don't want that. If they got to do it, they got to do it. But that's a full-timer conversation, or that's something I might teach you if you want to start just, you know, meeting people and trying to get that going. But I would never. I never taught it in the meetings.
Not until someone comes and says, "Hey, Allan, Nicole, what am I doing? I just can't seem to get this thing going." Well, you don't have enough people to talk about the opportunity.
Right.
Let's review your list again. Let's go through your warm market first. If your list is limited or you've already been through it and you just don't have the right kind of friends and family, all right, buddy, then you're going to have to go make some new friends. And then we teach them one-on-one, you know. But on our Saturday trainings, it's all about the warm market. Recruit a friend or family member who recruits a friend or family member who recruits a friend or family member, and it just goes through like that. It's not until they say, "Hey, look, help me. I'm stuck. All my friends and family are done. I need some more places to go. All right, let's go to work. Let's go do this. Let me show you how to do it." But not everybody does that. You know, so it just depends.
And you know, I would take them and I'd teach them how to do it.
Yeah, we teach them.
I wasn't afraid.
So how do you still get wide off of a warm market?
Well, because you got to remember, my warm market is all my recruits that quit their warm market, plus all my directs that quit their warm market, and then all my clients.
Yeah.
You know, so
referral lists and calling clients and
calling clients, because how many clients are making money now? Nobody.
And what's great about having a securities license is if you set up all those accounts, you're able to pop in on people and say, "Hey, look how your account's done." So who do you know? When you have life insurance, you can't say, "Look how your life insurance is done."
Hey, how you doing?
So we used our like you talked about the neighborhood. Well, we did the same thing, but with our clients, we would just print out their month-to-date, their report on POL from their shareholder account manager, and show what they've earned. Now, you got to find a good period of time. Don't go a bad period of time. You got to find a good period of time.
Hey, look how much you lost.
That's right. So when the market's on an upswing, especially, that's when we got all those 60 recruits. That's how 50 of them were clients or referrals from clients, because we popped in on them when we didn't have anything going on, or we didn't have an appointment, or we got blown out, and we'd have a stack of reports with us, and we pop in and say, "Hey, Dave, I just was in the neighborhood. I wanted to show you how your account's doing. So, hey, look at this, buddy. You're up 12%, whatever. Hey, man, so who else do you know? You don't know anybody, man. I did this for you, and you haven't referred me. What's going on?"
Look, I would do this. I was like, "Hey, you see how your account earned about 40% there? You see that? I mean, that's there. This is your report. You get to keep it." So, hey, by the way, since you hate me so much, you don't ever want anybody in your family to do well. I mean, that's cool. I mean, I guess your parents could suffer financially. But I have a good relationship with my clients. You know, I took a recruit with me. See, I took a recruit. I said, "We're going to see a PIA. What's that? Pain in the ass client." She goes, "Why are you going to see her?" Because she's a pain in the ass, and she's just hardcore, but she's got a lot of money, but she's only giving me 10 grand of it. She goes, "Okay, well, what's going to happen?" She goes, "I don't know." I told her, "I don't know. This could be ugly or it could be really great." She goes, "Okay." And she's brand new. But you know what? You got to teach them the business, right? So we went over there, and the client's totally happy. She goes, okay, I got to give you more money. This is doing really good. And we made her like $500 out of 10,000. She goes, "This is awesome." I'm thinking, this is nothing, right? And then I go, "Hey, I say, Catherine." He goes, "What?" I said, "I don't understand why you don't refer me, because after all, everything I've ever told you is true, and I've grown your money, and apparently you have no friends and you're a hermit, right?" And she started laughing. She goes, okay, I'm so sorry. But I'm trying to talk to people. It's like, you trying to talk to people about getting in front of me is like me trying to be a nurse, and I don't know nothing about nursing. I was like, "Oh, I need their number. I need you to call them and say, you need to talk to this gentleman. He's helped me tremendously." I was like, "So what's going to happen? Am I going to have to call you and hassle you? Or are you going to give me some numbers? What's going to happen?" She goes, "Okay, let me talk to them first. Maybe you can recruit my mom. She'll probably get you in the door." I was like, "Well, come on, girl." I was like, "My goodness, where's the love?" You know. But see, that's more fun than anything else. And that's why when things are down and things are low, and my recruits. You know, like you guys have recruits and you're like, "Oh, why don't they ever do it?" Hey, I got those kind of recruits too. So it's not like it's just you. You can make all kinds of money. Last year, I recruited 33 directs last year. And you know how many of them developed into trainers that actually know what they're doing? 2. Only 2. And so when people come to me, I understand this, it's like, hey dude, there you go. 33 directs and 2 guys, Bien Serrano and Roger Wood. Those are the only 2 guys that go on appointments on their own and close business without my help. Out of 33. So don't cry to me until you got 33 directs. That's just the way it goes, bro.
You're trying to recruit 3 and get all 3.
You're trying to get all 3. I'm trying to get 3 to get 3 to get 3 to get 3, and I got 25 trainers. Yeah, right. That doesn't work, right? So, you know, if you teach them that, if you show them that, but I told them, but look, it makes total sense because it pays off. $394,000. Does that pay off? Yeah. So just suck it up, princess. I mean, my gosh. My God. What did you want this thing to be like easy? Like you thought it was going to be like, oh my gosh, you're in Primerica? Honey, get the checkbook. The Primerica guy's here. How many checks do you need? That doesn't happen. You know, that never happens. But nobody ever talks like that. Nobody ever tells you that this is the way it works. There is a lot of struggle in the beginning because most people just are not very good right away. You're just not.
One of the great things about cold market is it beats the fear
tough.
out of you.
Oh, it gets you tough.
Beats the fear out of you and helps you learn how to overcome objections.
Oh, let me show you this, because I was phenomenal at the gas station, because I was always trying to get a number, right? And I was like, hey, listen, do you live and work there? You know, and they say, yeah. Hey, look, I'm looking for people right now. We're trying to go. And he goes, no, I'm not interested. Like he gave that, like he drove BMW, right? And I'm making like 300 grand. I'm driving a nice Benz, and I go, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean you. I meant somebody ambitious. I was like, motive! I thought it was so great because no, I didn't. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean you. I meant somebody ambitious, somebody like me. You know, who makes 30, 40 grand a month. You know, ambitious. You know what I mean? Oh, you don't know what I mean. Like, get out of here.
The games you gotta play with yourself.
I was vicious, man. I was a hardcore director. I was like, I did not care. I remember one guy talked to him in the gas station. He goes, let me get this straight. You're coming up to me in the gas station asking for a number. I was like, yeah, I guess I didn't want to prejudge whether you were ambitious or not. What do you think? He goes, because nobody prejudged me and now I make 300 grand. So what do you think? Maybe I should prejudge you because you drive a truck. Is that it? He goes, no. I said, well, then give me your number and stop fucking around. You know? And you know what? He gave me his number. He goes, call me. Like, you're pissed at me because I'm trying to give you a better life. Get the hell out of here. What's wrong with you?
You gotta.
But I was a hardcore guy. I was a hardcore guy.
Well, before he used to be like that, okay?
Yeah.
If somebody said no, and he would get in the car, and I'm like, what happened? He's like, oh, they're already financially independent.
Yeah.
You know, he'd play those
I play games with myself because you have to toughen up because you can get beat down doing this. The whole market is not fun. Let me just tell you. I was like, how did you get over it? I was like, because I knew it would end one day. I knew it would work. I knew somebody would be cool and join and be like me, who's skilled. I went on 15 training appointments, we closed 13 sales. I dreamt of me. Please find somebody like me who'll go on 15 appointments, close 13 sales, you know? And it was just always the dream. You'll find somebody broke. You'll find somebody broke. Trust me. Not everybody's making money, and I did.
But we just, like our REP told us, it's a short period of time.
It's a short period of time.
They always talk about big numbers. You have to do big numbers to get big results. So we were doing the surveys. We were out and about prospecting daily. We were getting referrals. We were working recruits for markets. We knew that every week we had at least 100 numbers from the surveys. So we did it for 4 months. So we had 4, 8, 12, almost 1,600 contacts, new contacts, not including top 25 lists, out and about, face-to-face, prospecting. I mean, we worked our tail off, not including business cards, not including any of that. So we really got the thing moving, and we pumped that sucker up, and we just never had to do it that way again.
Because I didn't want to do it that way again. It was horrible.
Nobody does that. Nobody does that.
Yeah, they got, like I said, I got 3 numbers. Like, what? In an hour? No, all week. I was like,
Get
the hell out of here.
They do 1,400 in 4 years.
Yeah.
We did it in 4 months.
I did it in 4 months. I did not want to do it
And it makes a big
again.
difference because it's like they tell you, take a 40 or 50 year working life and cram it into 10 years. That's what they talk about. Well, your prospecting has to be the same kind of concept. You got to take a long period of time prospecting cold market. You got to crunch that thing down into months so that you can speed the process up. People just drag it and drag it and drag it. And number one, you're not going to get good. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to get fed up. You're just going to say it doesn't work. But it does, but you just keep stretching it out.
And because the success ratio is so low that you have to do big numbers.
10%.
It's like 10%.
10%.
I've done it every single way you can think of. I've done everything. Nobody can tell me, like, oh, would you do this? Would you? I've done it all. And they're all bad. They're all bad. Nothing is better than recruiting you and going in your warm market. Nothing is better. But if it's gonna be that bad, I need it to be bad for just a short period of time, and I need the numbers to be big enough so I can recruit 4, 5, 10, 15 directs and never do it again, because I never wanted to do it again. It was horrible.